Before the internet as we know it, there was ARPANET, a military-funded experiment connecting massive, room-sized computers at universities and government labs. These mainframes weren't personal devices. They were shared by researchers, and the idea of linking them was groundbreaking. The focus was on making the technology work, sending data, developing protocols, and keeping connections stable. Security wasn't a concern. The network was a trusted, collaborative space. Bolt, Beranek and Newman, BBN, was at the heart of this innovation, filled with engineers free to experiment and push boundaries. In this environment, the idea of a program moving itself from one computer to another seemed like science fiction. But for one BBN programmer, it became a fascinating challenge. He wasn't trying to cause harm, just to see if it could be done. This question would lead to the world's first self-replicating program. The stage was set for a digital revolution. Bob Thomas, a BBN engineer, was intrigued by the idea of a program that could move between computers, not just be copied, but truly travel. Working on the 10X operating system, Thomas set out to test this concept on the ARPANET's DEC PDP-10 machines. He created a simple program called Creeper, inspired by a Scooby-Doo character. Creeper wasn't malicious. It would transfer itself from one machine to another, deleting itself from the original. Its only action, printing a playful message, "I'm the Creeper, catch me if you can," on the teletype printers it visited. For researchers, it was a harmless curiosity, a digital prank that left a mysterious note before vanishing. Creeper was the first program to autonomously roam a network. It was a proof of concept, not a threat. But its existence raised new questions about what software could do. The digital age had its first wanderer. When Creeper began its journey in 1971, the ARPANET community was more amused than alarmed. The program's message was a minor interruption, but its ability to move on its own was unprecedented. As Creeper spread, it became clear that autonomous code could disrupt work, even if unintentionally. The playful challenge, "Catch me if you can," sparked serious discussion. If a harmless program could travel the network, what about a harmful one? This realization marked a turning point. The ARPANET was now a place where software could act independently. Creeper wasn't a virus, but it was the first worm. A ghost in the machine. The question now, how do you stop a program you don't control? The task of catching Creeper fell to Ray Tomlinson, a legendary BBN engineer and inventor of email. Tomlinson saw Creeper as a technical puzzle and responded with a new program, Reaper. Reaper was designed to hunt down and delete Creeper wherever it found it on the ARPANET. This was the world's first antivirus software, a program built to fight another program. Reaper moved from machine to machine, scanning for Creeper and erasing it. For a time, both programs coexisted, one spreading, the other cleaning up. Eventually, Reaper prevailed, purging Creeper from the network. The digital chase was over, but its implications were profound. The first cyber battle had been fought, and won by code. The age of cybersecurity had begun. Creeper and Reaper's playful experiment marked the birth of cybersecurity. For the first time, developers had to think about defending against autonomous code. The digital cat-and-mouse game, malware versus antivirus, began here. Today, the stakes are much higher. Viruses, ransomware, and cyber attacks threaten our connected world. Yet every security update traces its roots to that first chase on the ARPANET. The story of Creeper and Reaper is a reminder. Every innovation brings new risks and new defenses. The game of catch me if you can continues, on a global scale with much more at stake. The legacy of those early pioneers lives on in every line of code that protects us today.